For our challenge, I wanted to rebuild the police station in Louisville. But sometimes to rebuild something, you need to burn down something else. In this case, a whole hospital full of thousands of zombies. But before we get to the fun burning part, Strong Woman needs to build herself a little home in the ruins. And for that, she's gonna need a lot of solid, hard wood. But to get all of that wood, she's probably gonna need to chop down half of the town. Lucky for her, there are still some trees nearby, but definitely not enough. After a morning of chopping trees, not only is she exhausted, but she actually has quite a lot of stacks of wood to show for her trouble. But of course, just a couple of stacks is never gonna be enough. She's gonna need a lot more than that to rebuild. But it's definitely a start. This place now looks much better. But of course, it kinda needs some light. So let's bring over a generator, add some fuel, and then turn it on. And all the lights have burned out. So let's grab a lamp, fight some zombies along the way, and install it right there. Now we have the light. And we also have a bed if we need a quick rest. But it's not time to rest yet, because now at level 3 we can finally make our own nails. So let's make them all. Out of 5 workable iron that we had, we made 200 nails. I think now it's safe to say that our problem with nails have finally been fixed. And the operation Rebuild the Police Station can continue. We just need to do a lot of cleaning out first. You might say that 4 in the morning is not the right time to chop trees. But then again, that's why you're not Strong Woman. But since you're my subscriber, I can't hold that against you. And if you're not my subscriber, just click that button down below and support Strong Woman. Every tree has been chopped down here and many stacks of logs have been made. In total, we have 48 logs over here. Well, that's gonna be plenty of planks for Strong Woman. It's still not gonna be nearly enough. But it is a very good start. And now this place is starting to look a bit better. I think it's time to move in. I think I'm gonna rework some of these upstairs offices into kitchen and sleeping area. And that actually brought us all the way to level 10 in carpentry. And apparently also brought zombies up here. Now tell me if this isn't a cozy bedroom. To make it easier to bring things back, I'm once again gonna reconnect these two buildings. But for the night, we'll still sleep back here. Now let's go find a proper bed. Hopefully I can grab a nice one. First try, you'll love to see it. But that's not the only thing I'm gonna take. Let's grab a nice carpet as well. Maybe some floors as well. Take out some zombies quickly, and then a couple more zombies quickly. Steal their watches, and then steal their TV. Because watching too much TV can be bad for their eyes. So in truth, I'm doing these zombies a favor. Clearly, Strong Woman is a nice person, who is now gonna have a really nice bedroom. Just need a couple more items, and then this is gonna be very nice and complete. Just need to fight a bunch of zombies, and then she's gonna get what she needs. Maybe a painting, a nice comfy chair, and of course a lamp. Now we can start bringing some stuff over, like the books that she still needs to read, and her extra clothing, and what little she has of medicine. And now she can sleep peacefully for the first time in her cozy new bed. Next we can start bringing all the metalworking supplies, and bring it to the police station. And it seems like our propane tanks are slowly running out, which means we're gonna need to find more. But since I want to set up armory next, I'm just gonna have to hope that we're gonna have enough over here. And of course the inner walls are gonna be replaced with wooden ones. Not that I have any wood left, so this is gonna have to be it for now. But to bring all the weapons across, I'm gonna need some proper storage. And the nearby fire station should have just the things I need. Plus many things I can dismantle for metal. And then we can turn all of that useless scrap metal into useful materials back at home. Now we can place some shelves, which should for now be more than enough to store what we have. And now we can start bringing over our weaponry. It's gonna take a couple of trips, but once we got this all over here, life's gonna be good. And cooking our evening meal, we got cooking to level 6 as well. And oh boy, do we have some delicious food. The first part of the episode wasn't very action-packed, so I decided to grab a pipe bomb and a katana and go out there to have some fun. My goal are once again the mansions, and I'll be searching their garages for propane tanks, while clearing out any and all zombies, especially those that bring their own katanas. But mansions are not my only goal. I'm also gonna go towards the entrance of Louisville once again, this time around on a fully destructive mission. Strong Woman has now killed 28,000 zombies, but there are so many more in Louisville, especially at the entrance of Louis, because of a giant hospital that is situated there. And if I ever want a safe passage out of the city, then that hospital and all the zombies within have to burn. So far, the mansion mansion garages were a big disappointing. I didn't really expect to have much luck, and indeed I did not. But that's just another reason to burn the hospital. If I have the freedom to move in and out of the city, then I can drive back to my old base, all the way back in West Point. But why would you want to go back there, you might ask? Because back at that base, I left 2 large industrial propane tanks, and bringing those 2 back would solve pretty much all of my propane issues. But to be able to get there and back again, I really need clean roads. So now you see and can understand that burning down a couple of thousand zombies is in fact a great idea. I have now searched all of the mansions, and while I have actually found 1 propane tank, it was not in a garage, but on a zombie. Now, because it's late and I don't want to go home, I'm gonna spend the night sleeping in one of the mansions. And since I don't want zombies to say hi, I took out the stairs. And while I'm here, I'm gonna wash myself for the first time in probably a month. And now that morning's here, we can continue on. We're getting closer. Let's see if we can bring these guys closer to the actual hospital. I will abandon the car over here and then go with a terrible idea of actually shooting. I want to get their attention and maybe then throw the bomb. Now let's hope we can set them all on fire. As you can imagine, there is a lot of them. If I stayed in there, I would have been trapped. So I'm gonna try to move them around and watch them as they bring the fire with them. Slowly but surely, they're coming out of the hospital. If I can get them all on fire, that'd be great. All I need to do is have them stick around. Oh yes, that's getting better. And slowly but surely, they're starting to die and starting to burn the hospital. If you thought she's not a pyromaniac, think again. Because Strong Woman is exactly that. Now let's bring them in. Getting out might be a bigger problem, but not for Strong Woman, because she is the best at dodging zombies. I'll be real, my heart rate is going like 180 right now, but I've done what I wanted to do. The hospital is on fire, and the numbers keep on adding up. All I have to do now is stick around and try to attract more zombies, because more zombies means more fire. And as long as my PC doesn't melt as well, we're gonna be good. And the numbers are going up faster and faster now. There are so many zombies in there. It should really guarantee the fire never goes out. And I think that might be way too many for my PC to handle. So I think I'm gonna run away. What Strong Woman can't see cannot hurt her. And the numbers are now just jumping up in tens and tens. I think it's time I dip out and definitely not look towards the fence, because I fear what I might see. But I can hear them dying as Strong Woman now reaches 30k zombie kills while eating her soup. Oh yes, this looks good. And just mere moments later, we're now over 31,000 kills. 1,000 kills in an in-game hour. What is there not to love? Of course, there are always more to burn. So burn they shall. There are still many at the front entrance who still need an introduction to fire. So let's be nice and deliver them fire. Let's be brave again and bring them inside. But just for a second maybe. I ditched them around the corner, but I already have completely new audience. I just wish I had more bullets. Not that I really need them, but it would be fun. Nurse, if you were in there, I am so sorry. You were the chosen one. Fighting all of these zombies as I kite them around. Also, finally level up my spear to level 10. It shows Strong Woman is a proper expert. Now back to leveling Long Blade. At this point, I'm gonna try to bring the fire boys with me and kite them a bit further away from the hospital. It's not because I don't want to burn the hospital. It's because I want to burn so much more. Because one fire inferno at a time is not enough for Strong Woman. And there's still so many zombies on this road that we need to get rid of. And if I burn a couple of buildings in the process, then that's even better. The more fire, the better. It is now getting late, and I have already broken 2 katanas today. So I think it would be smart to escape out into the woods and go back to the mansion where I have spent the previous night. Because Strong Woman is getting tired, and it's time for her nap. Now I gotta admit that in that hospital, there were moments that I legit thought I'm gonna die. But Strong Woman made it through, and she killed almost 5,000 zombies. And there are still thousands on fire there. So now I'm slowly clearing the road back there, so I can get my car back and see how much damage the fire really did. Plus, I want to reclaim a katana that I left in one of the zombies who I'm pretty sure did not burn up. Can't let zombies have katanas. I need all katanas I can get, especially since I broke 2 fighting all those fire zombies. And because I just got my long blade skill to level 9. And now we made it back to the fire zombies. And looks like they're still still a lot of active ones around. Everything still burns around here. And now we're back at the scene of the crime. But it doesn't seem like the hospital is still burning, which is a shame. Never mind, fire is still among us. It just needs to be shared with the right people again. And that's how it's done. And there's my katana. Got it just in the nick of time. And once again, they happily die. I took out around 6,000 zombies in the area. And I think for now, I'm satisfied with the number. So I'm gonna slowly make it back to my car. And continue clearing out roads as I go. Because there are always roads to be cleared. Good thing there's always fire. In the end, it was almost 7,000 zombie kills. 3 broken katanas. And 3 kilos lost in weight. But now she's back home and all is well. And she found 1 propane tank, so it was all worth it. And now after all that carnage, she can finally sleep.